Well, hello everybody. This is my second attempt at a video this week because my first one was really sad and boring, and we've got a bit of an issue at the moment. So my mother-in-law took very ill and was hospitalised, and my wife has had to go and look after her. So I'm alone, and this time she's away for weeks. I'm already losing my mind. She left me about 3 hours ago. So what am I talking about this week? I was racking my brain. Everything's going well, except real life is kind of pulling me back, and I don't get a chance to celebrate the small wins very much because there's always new problems. It's only when I look back and say, you remember when I was really upset about or worried about these things last month? It's all turned out great, but I didn't get a chance to think about it. My focus today, as best as I could do it, was I was looking at the packaging for How Close Is the Ghost. And if you remember with Ice Cold, we had the game ready, but the packaging took far longer than expected. So this time we started on the packaging, even though the game isn't finished, or the game is mostly coded. We're about to just get the script ready and do the recording and the mixing. But the way we work is get the game working first, and then we worry about the audio. But somebody was commenting, about once every 2 weeks, I guess somebody was very upset about AI images, and I thought I'll just talk about that for a moment. So I dislike AI especially for people writing novels. So I understand if people are upset about images. This is one of my novels. When I did this was before AI, so I would work with an artist in Mexico, and he would do the elements for me. So he would do like pictures of the characters and the train and the skull, and then I would position them in the desktop publishing, and so we could do different layouts, one for a paperback, another one for a Kindle, another one for an iPad, because they were like different aspect ratios. But it was really expensive to do this, so for a cover like this you'd be looking at £300 to £500, and I could do that in AI for £10 for a monthly subscription. The last cover I had that we painted, my wife did one, and she painted this one for me, this scary looking skull. And it just takes time. It takes so much time, and I know that people are really upset about AI, or some people are upset. And a year ago, when I was doing the Kickstarter, the idea was we developed with AI, and then the idea was my wife was just going to duplicate it and paint real pictures, because we both hate AI images that much. And it forced me to do a deeper dive and look into it. And I realize now that, if you're worried about art now, in a year's time, it will all have changed massively. I think Tesla's got its robo-taxi just coming to market, and they've made their production line ready to deliver one car every 30 seconds. So I think it's going to be like that. It will be so fast, and the world will change rapidly. And I think worrying about AI art will be the least of your worries. I think Tesla's humanoid robots will work at $5 an hour to do the work of two people who would be $25 an hour each, and that's what we're about to see, with complete wage collapse and upheaval, and a few years of turmoil and worry as the system resets itself. So when I came to this conclusion, I realized I wasn't that worried about AI art. I know some people are, but least of my worries. So I've been using it. We see some behind me. I'll show you some characters we've got. So the way we do it, I do it much like this, in that I'll develop elements, and then it still requires skills with Photoshop and desktop publishing. So we start out. This is Mr. Gelato. If you can see that one, Mr. Gelato is an ice cream man, and he's one of the characters, one of the ghosts, and you will help him. You have a little puzzle of mixing ingredients together to make the perfect ice cream. He's like with the voice of Super Mario, I think. I make the perfect ice cream. And so I create him, and then there we go. We turn him into a ghost. This is Lady Waffle, a larger one. Lady Waffle, we've turned her into a ghost, so these are some of the fun ghosts around the place that can help you out. And the big reveal, I don't know if you can see this, how we're putting them together. We're starting to make up this box of our young girl who's trapped in a house, haunted house, and she's got some ghosts to help her. So it's still, even though I use AI to generate the elements, it's still a huge amount of work just to build you know, make the packaging to do the desktop publishing. I wish I had something more interesting to say this week, but I'm going to struggle because I have to do everything now that my wife would be doing and deliver everything else right when the business is growing and things are getting busy. I'm getting more orders than ever, and I've turned the advertising down. It's still coming in. It's word of mouth. So things are going really well. Hopefully, I can't put a time limit on this because I'm not sure when we'll get the audio recorded, but How Close is the Ghost is getting so close now that the packaging is almost complete and the game is almost complete. So hopefully, well, let's say I definitely want it out by Halloween. You should be playing it by Halloween, but that's 3 months away. I like to say 6 to 8 weeks, but every time I say something like that, it ends up being longer. I'll let you know as soon as I know.